I don't see. Okay, now it looks like it's live.
Oh, now we're live. Sorry,
See, I'm telling
everybody.
you, for the first time since we started doing this, I think live stream is fucked up because the first time I clicked it, everything was right, and then it all went away. So
Hi,
that's why.
everybody.
So
Welcome back.
Now I'm hoping people show up. I couldn't figure out how come there's nothing showing for people who might be tuned in. Nobody was commenting, and I thought, well, this isn't making sense. That's why I kept looking over here. I thought something's not right.
Well, no worries.
All right.
Here we are. Are we live? Are we now? Are we live?
We had a 20-minute practice, so now we can get it right.
20 minutes. So let me tell you what. Welcome, everybody. We were here earlier. Obviously, StreamYard was having some technical difficulties.
God, I can't believe it.
Technical difficulties. But you know what? We're here. So you know what? If that's the worst thing that happens to us today, we're good.
Ronnie and I just did a 20-minute show.
Mike and I had a great conversation. Sorry you missed it, but
it was fucking awesome.
Wish you guys were here. Conversation. So no, but you know what Mike and I were talking about was the cost of living in 1968. We were kind of tossing back and forth a few things of I'll go over it again. As a matter of fact, we'll just
see now I know that now I've flattered Ronnie with the answers.
Well, shit, you were only like $100 off of each one anyway. So let's just break it down real quick. Mike, in 1968, what was the average cost of a home, a new house?
I think my answer was $17,500.
Yeah, but it was $13,000.
Yeah,
12,800. You know, and again, we were talking about. I don't know what the cost living in Amarillo, Texas, is, but our median household cost here in Las Vegas is about $430,000 to $450,000. So back in '68, we could buy a house for $13,000. Now in Vegas, they're about $450,000. And Mike, what are they there?
I think they're $225,000 here. I think the median house is $225,000.
Dude, that's to me. Well, let me backpedal. That's a smoking deal. But you guys have correct me if I'm wrong, damn near a double-digit real estate tax.
No,
something.
I think it is. I think the tax rate is a little high. Well, yeah, it is now because of
our real estate. A real estate tax here is less than 1%.
Okay, well, see, that's where we're losing.
Yeah, and that's why back when my partner and I had our Century 21 company, we looked at some properties in the Texas area, and that was the killer of the deals that we had. It was like a 9.7% real estate tax. And I'm like,
I know at one point you came out here and we went and looked at an apartment complex.
Yeah, apartment complex. Yeah. And that was one of them. Yeah, that was one of the deals. It was that, and we looked at it like a duplex or a fourplex. Also, I actually liked the money on the duplex wasn't bad. You could have rented out one side for the cost to pay for both sides.
Yeah.
And now, what was that, Mike? 20 years ago, 15 years ago, at least?
Probably 15, 20 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. So imagine how we pulled the trigger on that. What it'd be worth now?
Man, why didn't we?
I don't know. I'm going to blame you. But anyway.
Probably was my fault.
So, and one of the other things, two other things, the one that really blew my mind, and Mike, you know the answer to this now, but I'm going to play the game anyway. Act dumb. So what do you think the cost?
Don't have to act, bro.
What do you think the cost of an annual education at Harvard was?
I know. No, I'll be honest with you. When you asked me that question, I believe I said $3,500 a year.
$3,500, yeah. $2,000 a year for a Harvard education.
Wow.
Blew my mind. I'm like, how the hell do we go from $2,000 a year to $60,000 to $100,000 a year?
Right.
It's ridiculous. I mean, in my opinion, and again, this is my opinion, education should be free. Education should be affordable. That's what's going to help us better our kids to be the future leaders of this nation.
See, I agree with affordable. I can't roll with free because I think there has to in everything. I think there has to be some risk and reward, and so for the risk of you in making some kind of an investment in your education. The reward at the end will be maybe you get a refund of your partial tuition, or you might just decide you're going to drop out. I can't roll with totally free. I understand the point though, but I just think there has to be some risk on that side as well.
So the last thing, well, there was a couple more, but the one thing that really blew my mind was the cost of a movie ticket in 1968.
Yeah.
What do you think that was? I know you know now, but what was it, Mike?
I think I said $1.50, but I think you told me it was $1.25.
So yeah, somewhere anywhere around there is great.
Yeah.
And I told Mike, if I take myself, my wife, and our granddaughter to a movie, easily to $100 to $150, easily.
Isn't that the truth?
Between
I'm telling
tickets, drinks, popcorn, candy, I'm like, they must have like literally golden flavored popcorn.
Well, the ticket price is bad enough. Then you get to the concession stand.
Oh my God.
And everybody knows. I mean, this is kind of why I stopped going. When I go to because I'm that old guy now, when I get to the concession stand and it's 2 large drinks and a large popcorn and it's $20, I'm going, nah, tell you what, I'll sneak that shit in next time. It ain't happening, Captain.
We're going to share.
2 people, 1 straw.
Nah, I don't blame you, Matt. In matter of fact, in our last episode that wasn't being recorded, Mike actually said, he'll wait for it to come out on video. And
yeah,
I don't blame him. Wait for that shit to stream.
We do. We wait for it to stream. And then, you know what? It just always like Wonka, the remake of Wonka that came out.
The new one? I actually enjoyed that. Yeah.
Yeah. Like this past December. And I kind of wanted to go see it. Then I just kind of forgot about it. And next thing I know, like 3 weeks later, it's available on like Hulu or something. I'm what the fuck? They just run it for 3 weeks in the theaters and then straight to stream. Well, okay,
that's probably one of the few remakes that I actually enjoyed.
I was really looking forward to it, and I still am. I kind of want to watch it because I like. It's not often I see previews and think to myself, I think I want to see this. I mean, by contrast, did we talk at all last week about like Naked Gun?
Yes.
Okay, because I never can remember if I did that on the radio show or here.
That was us.
Yeah.
So we talked about a lot of those movies.
Well, so Wonka, yeah, I want to see it.
You'll enjoy it. It's
okay.
It's I didn't really care for the second one with Johnny Depp. I didn't really care for that too much.
Yeah, and I think it had too much of a not a Tarantino. Who am I thinking of? Same one that brought us like Monster House.
Oh yeah. I know you're talking about.
I can't.
Yeah,
it had too much of that kind of a vibe to it.
But this was it was a prequel, not like many prequels that I've seen. It was, I'm a huge original Willy Wonka fan. That will always be my favorite. Shit, his name's, I'm drawing a blank right now. Help me out.
For
Gene,
Mike TV, Veruca Salt.
Who played Willy Wonka?
Gene Wilder.
Gene Wilder, thank you.
Yeah.
In my world, Willy Wonka is always going to be Gene Wilder. No
Absolutely.
matter what. Absolutely. No matter what. So, but this prequel of this, I went in way skeptical because that's Gene Wilder. That's just my jam. I enjoyed the movie, and I think anybody that hasn't seen it, it was very well put together. It was very, it wasn't off the scales of stupid like a lot of prequels are. And even Michelle was like, I love this. It was a great movie. So if you haven't seen it, absolutely check it out. Even if you're a huge Gene Wilder fan.
And that's okay. Some remakes I don't think I mind. Other ones I don't get. Like we talked about last week, Tombstone. I have no desire to see a remake of Tombstone. And I know there are going to be some people, younger folks are going, well, screw you, old man. I mean, that was like 30 years ago. And it truly was. Maybe it is a time for a remake based on, today's entertainment value, if you will.
Sure.
But classics like that, take Mel Brooks.
What is one of your favorite prequel movies? If you, I hear the boss coming in.
Uh-oh.
Blocked out.
She's coming under the curtain.
Oh, Limbo lower now.
Limbo, go. Oh, there it is. It's an attack kitty.
It is an attack kitty.
Did you bring beer?
No.
Damn,
I brought
man.
whiskey.
Oh, she brought whiskey.
Did you go help me? Michelle, would you contact your sister-in-law?
What are you drinking?
Tell her rum with just a little splash of 7.
Oh, I only have whiskey.
Uh-oh. Crown?
All right. I'll let you get back. Sorry. I thought it was 6:30. I thought you'd be wrapping it up.
Well, we had a little technical difficulty. We spent the first 20 minutes talking to each other and weren't live.
We had a 20-minute practice session.
Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
No big deal, Michelle. Thank you.
All right.
Let me go now.
Love you guys. Bye.
But yeah, what is your okay, give me a favorite and least favorite prequel or subsequent movie.
Anything really by Mel Brooks. There's nothing that Mel Brooks has done that I don't like. And there's nothing that Mel Brooks has done that I want to see remade.
I agree 100%.
May
the Schwartzby witches.
Exactly. I saw an interview with one of the black guys that was when they're combing the desert, literally with the comb in Spaceball.
Yeah.
And the dude says, "Have you seen anything yet?" And he "We ain't seen shit." So they did an interview with the guy. He's actually been in some movies, and he says the funniest thing is everywhere I go, for everything I've been in, all they want to know is, can you say, yeah, they just want to, we ain't found shit. Can you say that for me? So he said, and it's the only line he had in that whole movie.
What? The sheriff is near. Well, I'll give you mine. I am a huge fan of The Matrix.
Yeah.
I didn't mind most of them, but the last one they did, they should be shot for. I mean, I seriously watched about 15 minutes of it and I turned it off. It was that bad.
See, I didn't mind The Matrix and 2, which was, it's not Revolution.
No, it was the one I know what you're talking about. It was the one before that. Yeah. Revolution was a little weird.
Another one is the ones with is it Damon? Where he is the what am I thinking of, Ron? He's sort of the agent.
Born
Identity. Yeah, any of those. Yeah. I'm good with them all.
Were you good when they went with Jeremy Renner as a Bourne agent?
Actually, I'm okay with that one.
Yeah.
I wasn't disappointed. Look, I understand at some point there's going to be a change.
Sure.
I mean, look how successful.
Look at 007.
Yeah, look at 007. I mean, it's had 4 or 5 different people in it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, the Bourne Identity, I'm okay with. Of course, my favorite all time is Godfather, and I'm okay with all 3. Yeah,
but that's another one of those movies. I don't think you could really. I don't think you could remake it and still have that same quality of a movie.
First of all, I don't think you have enough Italians in Hollywood anymore to pull that one off. I think that's going to be your problem.
Yeah.
No, I'm okay with that one. But that's so far as like Willy Wonka. I'm with you.
So I'm going to tell you one of my favorite remakes was I'm sorry, True Grit. Now, the original True Grit came out in, I believe, the 60s or 70s, maybe.
I think it was 72.
And the last one was in probably about 15 years ago, maybe.
Yeah, well, it was maybe a little bit longer than that.
Yeah.
But I liked it.
I liked the new one.
Yeah.
It was I watched it when it came out brand new, and I loved it. Nothing original coming out. Hey, you know what, Matt? You're right. You know, it's most of everything that's coming to Hollywood right now is remakes or reworks of things that have been done in the past. And like Mike and I are talking about, and Mike, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's hard nowadays to follow those footsteps, man, because things were made differently back then.
That's why I'm telling you, if I can't see somebody like Tarantino might be able to. I can't think of a producer or a director that can take on. And we've already talked about it. Tombstone, the Naked
I did
Gun
like the new
series.
Tombstone. I'm a huge fan of the new Tombstones.
So they, I just.
What do you think about the new? If you told me last time you hadn't watched it yet, but what about the new Magnificent Seven with Denzel Washington?
Yeah, well, if it's got Denzel in it, I'm going to be okay.
But did you watch it?
I haven't watched it yet.
Slacker.
I had somebody. It's funny you asked me that because somebody just asked me like 4 or 5 days ago,
dude.
if I've seen the new Magnificent Seven.
Great movie.
I'll see if I can find that one.
Matter of fact, that's how we got in the conversation the last time, because I was asking you about Vincent D'Onofrio, and you're like, "Who the fuck is Vincent D'Onofrio?"
That's right. Yeah. Well, I never knew his name. I do now.
Okay, well,
anyway,
there's your homework. Watch that movie and give me your opinion.
I'll have to go tell Carolyn. Ronnie told me to come watch a movie.
He fucking gave me homework again.
Asshole. Who does he think he is giving me homework? Watch a movie.
I'm
Watch
62
this.
years old. I don't need homework.
I got your movie.
I got your homework right here, buddy. So speaking of, I got your homework right here. One of my favorite movies, talk about prequels and sequels and shit, is Parenthood with Adam Sandler.
Do you like it?
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah.
I laughed my ass off. It's that dumb kind of humor. It's borderline Bob Hart. What was his name? What the hell was that? Bob Newman? Bob Hart? Who was it?
Bob Newhart?
Bob Newhart. Thank you. That guy.
You're too young to think of Bob Newhart.
No, bullshit. He had the best stale comedy of anybody.
Oh, yeah.
And some of Adam Sandler movies are just like that, where they're just straight dumb one-liner shit, but it's just hilarious. Best part is when the girls, they're working on the car, and there's 4 of them sitting, and they're like, "Are we all looking at the same time?" "Yeah, we are." "Okay, well, 2 of us look this way, the other 2 look this way, and so 2 will do this. Okay, switch, and 2 will do this, switch, and 2 will do this, and all of a sudden they end up back at the same fucking line again. You got to watch it.
Yeah, I'll have to watch it.
Come to my house.
I am not a big. And this is going to shock people for the.
Don't say I'm a big Adam Sandler. I will cut this fucking podcast short right now.
I'm just not.
How can you not be a fan of Adam Sandler?
There's been a couple of movies he's been in. Well, because for me, it's the same shtick all the time.
3 decades of funny shit.
Well,
that's like saying you don't like Jim Carrey.
If you, well, no, I like some of Carrey's stuff, and look, I do like some of Sandler's. I just don't like all of his stuff. I'd say it's probably most of the stuff I don't like. I did like Billy Madison. I did like Billy Madison.
I didn't like Billy Madison. It was dumb.
See, and what's the other one? Oh, he's the hockey player that becomes a golfer.
Oh, Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore. See, I kind of liked it.
Oh, see, if you don't like Happy Gilmore, you and I are fighting.
No, well, bring it.
Oh, I'm going to bring the hockey player, you golf player. No, he's got some funny shit. But you know, I get it. Same thing. Like I have a friend of mine that he tells me his wife doesn't like Will Ferrell. I'm like, how do you not like Will Ferrell?
How do you not like Will Ferrell?
Well,
I tell you the funniest.
Same thing.
You want to see how long something can stay, and why SNL back in the day. But for me, SNL goes back to originally, like in 75, 77. But one of the
Gilda
funniest
Radner and
bits,
all those.
one of the funniest bits to this day that I will piss myself watching is I gotta have more cowbell.
I fucking love that.
I gotta have more cowbell.
Dude, that was what the fuck is his name?
Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken.
Yeah.
Dude, you talk about a one-liner cat. He says the same thing in the same voice every fucking time, and it's hilarious.
It's just and the way Farrell just walks around playing it, and he takes it seriously. No, Bob, it's if they're having a problem with it, I get it. I can try to back off. No, baby, no.
You know what I need?
This needs more cowbell.
More cowbell.
I'm telling you, baby. It needs, and what is it? It's Blue Oyster Cult.
Blue Oyster Cult.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it. I haven't watched Race to Nikki yet, Matt. I've seen it on there, and I want to watch it. But I'm asleep by 7:30.
Oh, guess what old people do?
I'm up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Are you talking about 7:30 in the morning or 7:30 at night?
No, 7:30 at night. I'm up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Well, again, that's what old people do.
Amen. Amen. I'm up having my protein shake and my coffee.
Damn, protein shake. You are raking in the big bucks.
Gotta get those guns, sun's out, guns out.
Carolyn makes me go outside and graze in the grass.
So, Matt, what is one of your favorite movies from back when we were kids? Now, because I remember, when we lived on Scenic Circle, they lived in the same fourplex that we did. Not you, Mike, but me and Mom and the Aunt Lynn and the boys. And I remember we were always watching Conan the Barbarian with Arnold Schwarzenegger. That was the constant. It was that and movies just like that. That's all we watched back in the day. And now I watch that shit now. I'm like, how fucking dumb was this movie?
Don't you watch some stuff and go, what the fuck were we thinking? It's almost as bad as some of the music. Really? What in the God's earth were we thinking back then?
You call this acting?
And so, yeah, some of the TV shows. In fact, I was reading some today. They were talking about some of the top TV shows in I think it was 1960, and they're all westerns, with only a couple of exceptions. But there are things like Have Gun Will Travel,
Rifleman,
Rawhide, Rifleman. I mean, it's those kind of things. And then there's a couple of I can't remember what they were, but but those were good movies and good TV shows. Now I watch, and I think the problem is, of course, back then we had 3 channels, 3 networks.
Come on, Mike, we had 4.
No, UHF wasn't out yet.
Nobody was one public community channel.
Nobody was.
Channel 5, Channel 13,
you had PBS.
11.
Yeah, you had PBS. Otherwise,
there you go. So we had
couldn't
4.
watch them. You couldn't watch Sesame Street or the Electric Company. But I think the reason why we're talking about
Sesame Street,
we were talking about creativity earlier. Matt was saying, nothing's coming out of Hollywood creatively. That's because there's it's just too many.
Oh, competition.
There's too much competition, and I tell you the other thing that, and this is why, they went on strike, writers and the actors, is the same thing that I sort of fear in radio, and that's AI.
Oh, absolutely. Sure. No
AI
doubt.
AI is kind of a scary beast, man.
Yeah. Well, it's going to take us all over.
Now, I've seen Beverly Hills Cop, and I've seen Lethal Weapon.
So, Matt, tell me this. Of the Lethal Weapon series, what do you think is your favorite? Was it the original one when Riggs was, the cat that he was? Who was in the Riggs and help me, Mike? Who was the one? Riggs and
you're talking about the characters or the actors?
The characters.
Oh, I don't know. In Beverly Hills Cop, is that the one?
No, Lethal Weapon.
Well, Lethal Weapon, isn't that Mel Gibson and
It is, but
Danny
Mel
Glover?
Gibson played Riggs, and then Danny Glover played
Is it Murtaugh?
Murtaugh. Yes, Murtaugh. And
Yeah, I
Riggs.
only know that because I stole it from Matt. Yeah.
You bastard.
Thank
Murtaugh.
you, Matt.
So I think my favorite scene of those was the original one when Riggs has his dually backed up to the house up on the hill with a chain attached to the whatever was holding the house up there, and just fucking starts yanking these posts off where the whole house just falls down. Yes, thank you. Exactly. The first one was the best. I agree.
And welcome to Movie Review, sponsored by your local cinema.
Hey, Mike, what do you have? Nothing, Ron. What do you got?
Oh, my.
But yeah,
That's not too bad
was
considering we
one
had a 20-minute show before this one started.
yeah, they
Not
missed
too
all the good stuff.
I think we shot our wad in the first
20 minutes.
Yeah, look that one up, kids.
Go ask your dad. Hey, Dad, what is
Yeah,
shot your wad
Yeah, you
mean?
go ask your dad about that one. Hey, Dad, I heard this guy on this podcast told me he shot his wad. Really?
Mommy, why does Daddy hate cats so much? What do you mean? Well, you see, he's gonna beat that pussy up. Anyway,
Bum. Oh my!
in winter out the rubber. Love it. I
gotta love Matt.
I think I told Mike one time.
Matt could, in fact, be
What?
the legend.
Oh, Matt.
See, we didn't even mention that part of it.
We have room.
Yeah. So
we have the man. We have the myth. Matt, are you up to be the legend?
Off, nope, he's still there. So I was trying to get it back to where it would show what we were. Ronnie is going by. We had to I had to rename myself because
don't touch anything. You killed us the last.
I know, right? I turned everything off for 20 minutes, dumbass. So Matt says he's in. So what happened with StreamYard tonight? I got no idea, but we thought we had started, and in order for me to, because I have to real quickly explain, when I first set everything up, you get to this point where you can join the stage. So you go from a little icon into what you see here right now. But you have to have a name. Normally, my name is there. Well, tonight it wanted me to add my name. I thought, well, what the hell? Okay. So I put the man. Ronnie, once I was finally able to get him logged on, decides to change his name to
the myth.
So therefore, we need
the legend.
The legend. So Matt, you could be the legend. He says he's
everybody. Please welcome the legend.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, gosh,
you
and I have done almost an hour-long show tonight.
Hey, you want somebody to look that up? Look that up.
That's either, is it the A-Team?
No, it's Elvis Presley.
Oh, okay. Coming out on stage? Or
Hey, you want to talk about remakes? That is one remake I didn't care for too much, was the A-Team.
Well, I didn't really care for the A-Team either, but okay.
Shut your pretty mouth.
Right now, people are going, what in the fuck did you watch when you were Apparently not much.
So all we did was watch TV and steal big wheels.
That was our life. Watching TV, stealing big wheels.
That's right. That sounds like a country song right there.
I'm so right in that one. I am. Watching TV and stealing big wheels.
Growing up, watching TV and stealing big wheels.
I'm going to write one and watch that thing become a hit. I'll put you down as a co-author.
I'm making a T-shirt.
Oh my God. What'd you do back in your day? Watch TV. Stole big wheels.
Stole big wheels.
Waited for the
Sorry,
ice cream
fella.
man to bring me my bomb pop.
Oh, bomb pop. God dang, do you not love bomb pops? Those are the best.
Who didn't love bomb pops?
Those are the best.
God, that was the best thing. Okay, how much was a bomb pop? Do you remember how much?
25 cents?
Huh?
25 cents, maybe?
Maybe 25, I'm thinking.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
And-
Now they're like $3.
Can you still get bomb pops?
Yeah, we have a lady up the street that has an ice cream truck. She cruises around
Okay.
for like $3.
And we're talking the traditional red, white, and blue one, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So did you ever care for, I know they came out with that one that was fudge and whatever yellow,
Banana and fudge. No, I did not.
whatever
That was
yellow
like,
in the
that
middle
was like sacrilegious to,
That was-
to
yeah,
even
it's
do
like,
that
what
to
the-
a bomb pop.
Yeah, I'm standing out there at the truck. You take that and shove it up. Get out of here.
You can take this bomb pop up your bunghole.
I'll give you a bomb pop enema.
Oh,
your-
man, I knew that
Get
was
your
coming.
truck out of here.
Matt, I knew that was coming. Just let it go.
Is Zia the one that was downstairs?
Yeah, he was the one that owned the ice cream truck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, how about the weather in Vegas? Yeah, it's hot out here.
My goodness. Well. All right. Well,
anyway,
considering we've already done about a 55-minute show, don't let the time on the clock fool you. Ronnie and I did a 20-minute
don't
show.
let the time fool you. We've been here for an hour.
It's hot in here. I'm getting my stank on. I have to go write a fucking song about watching TV and stealing big wheels and waiting for the ice cream man.
So I bought some new shirts on TikTok. They're the bright, yellow, green one, like construction worker shirts, because I do construction. And the back of the shirt says, "I'm here because you broke something."
That's what the women usually give me when I show up. I'm here because you broke something. I don't know.
fuck did
I'm
you
going
break?
with that one. I don't know. I'm getting tired, and apparently I'm sobering up.
Wow. Carolyn, code blue, code blue,
Code blue. Crown
Dude,
now.
You've been code blue since our first episode.
I did. It was a great show. I wish y'all could hear it.
Live.
Oh man, if only you guys could have been around for the first 20 minutes. We were fucking on
that was
point,
our-
man.
that was our
Probably the
best show
best
ever.
podcast we've done. Oh my.
Best show ever that nobody will ever see.
Well, I knew something was wrong because I kept looking. I thought, well, shit. Where is everybody?
Actually,
There's nobody here.
what you guys missed was this.
Uh,
Run. Wait, run. No. Stop.
That's what I'm doing. I'm wondering. Oh, dude, we're in
We're
trouble.
not live.
Yeah, we are. I'm live right now. To his credit, Ronnie's going, well, so what? Just make it go live. Let's go.
Fuck it. Let's
Okay.
go. Fuck it.
And so anyway, all right. Well, Matt, I hope you enjoyed your personal podcast. And from now
Jack said he'll watch on Saturday.
from now on, we'll just call you the legend.
Yes, so we have to change his name to the matter of fact, Matt, you should join us next week. So we
Yeah.
can have the man, the myth,
And the
and
legend.
the legend.
So there you go. All right.
All right, Matt's in. Hey, I love you guys. Mike,
love you
thanks
too.
for the 2 shows tonight. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, 2 shows. Yay for us.
Yeah, we're doing the 2-timer double show Wednesday. That's me.
Can't believe that happened. Oh well.
You know why? It's because I shaved my head yesterday. So
I thought maybe you did. I
was feeling
shaved something,
extra
but I
frisky.
can't show you what it is. By the way, before you go, speaking of shaving something, have you seen that commercial? I got to get this one in.
Hold on.
Have
Oh,
you seen
shut
the
up.
commercial
Hold on.
for the
You
manscaping
can't
razor?
start a conversation with
Where-
speaking of
the
shaving
guys-
something.
where the guy's walking around with two little midgets and they're supposed to be his nuts. Have you seen this commercial?
Get the fuck out of here.
No, I'm dead serious. And it's guys, but there's two little people standing in front of them, and they're kind of woolly bully and just unkempt, and it's for a manscaping razor.
Stop it.
So how do you explain that one to people when they ask, "Hey, what do you do?" I'm an actor. Really? What have I seen you in?
These nuts.
I was gonad number the left one.
Could you imagine, Mike? Could you imagine seeing some of the shit that we see back when we were kids?
Oh,
and I say that if you look where I live, Las Vegas, I see taxi cabs with billboards on top of them with shit that would just blow your flipping mind.
I will tell you this much.
Nonetheless, actual billboards around town of stuff that you're just like, Dad thought two things when we were kids. One is we watched too much TV. The other one is if he didn't like something that we were watching, and you have to remember this is coming from the same guy that thought most of the music I listened to was perverse and they didn't write songs like he had when he was a kid. Our dad actually took and cut the cord on the back of the TV and then rigged it up to where he would lock the cord up and bring it out and plug it in only when he wanted to watch TV or let us watch TV. That's what would happen today. Is if Daddy were still around, he'd pull that damn plug out and say, "No, you're not watching that shit." Really, Dad? Now we have parental controls on our TV.
Yeah, well, I always tell Carolyn I have to screen it or she can't watch it. I can't trust her. My wife watches these murder mysteries like they're the Education Channel.
That's what Michelle told me. She goes, "You watch this shit because you want to learn how to kill me and get away with it."
That's what I'm thinking Carolyn's doing.
Right?
I finally told her one night.
I can't blame her.
Icicle. It's the perfect murder weapon. Just understand that part of it. Just make sure I'm asleep.
It'll melt. It will melt.
I don't want to feel it. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. All right. Really got to go, guys. I love you.
Love you guys. Mike, thank you so much. Love you. And Matt, next week, you're on.
Yep. Count on it.
Next
you
week,
legend. You're the legend, man. You're the legend.
Live on TMI, the podcast, The Legend.
Love y'all.
Love you. Bye.